no issue with the live stream, plus anyway I have to fix it because I have set name to Australia. And we're back again. Elmo, Elmo spawn! He's in the wall and he's in the, oh that's dangerous, be careful, oncoming cars. Yeah, he's moved over, and now, yeah, there's a gaggle of cars coming through there. Here is close though. That would be in Louis. Next, it is Louis. See what he can do. He's on a, and now OG10 is figured it out behind the red bull. Very close to his rear end. We brought one maps here, so. I think if you realize this is a 19.5, that's a good map, but I expect carrying to be doing it 18s, but we'll see anyway. Here is next week as Connor does join us. Mine team left out. Alright. I'm biting back, don't worry. For those people, just obviously Connor not being here for start, it's a little bit complicated, as you would say. I just sent Connor a message, so yeah. Sugar. Connor's internet's acting up. Hopefully it'll sort itself out. Anyway, I'll go back to the action song. Jeez, I'm sorry about this, people. First of all, the stream messing up and all this. Halloween, really a great day. We'll get through it. Yeah, I think Connor might have to reset something. I mean, OG10 streak being slow, but probably because he got back to Ellis comes to the end of his flying map, goes P3, gets off. Can't even use that type of Connor, which is great. Hang on, I just. He's on a lap at the moment. One Paul and 2 Alphas giving sub to him. Paul. Yeah, okay, sorry, I'm really sorry about this, guys. My apologies to all of you. I'm trying to get this sorted out, but it is an issue. Well, let's focus on the action carry now, coming to the end of a fire. Let's see what he can do. Should be good enough for forwards. This is a question of how high he can get up. We do have Connor finally with us.
I can hear you now. Thank you.
Passing across the line and setting. That is a 19-2. Well, Connor, you can finally join us. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm just loading into the session.
Sorry about that. Nah, it's fine. That took a lot of issues, but anyway. Now we can just thoroughly focus on the racing action. So everyone, welcome Connor to the stream. I thought bottom balls were to actually smash into the pit wall there, but no. It's Connor Italy. It's one of my favourite tracks. First of all, I want to get your opinion on this track, and second of all, I want to get your predictions. Hang on.
I have to say, especially after last week, pole for Karting Legend, but for the race. I think I said like one of the Hasses last week, and I completely messed that up.
No, I mean, who's your top 4 for qualifying? Who's your podium for the race?
I'm trying to think who else could be on the podium.
Who's your top 4 for qualifying?
TTV,
Who's your top 4 for qualifying, first of all?
Oh,
Then
top 4 for quali. Carter Legend, TTV, still Comrade Flash, and ZR Mercedes.
and by the way, I'm not sure if you saw, but we have a new driver, OG Tennis Freak, in the Scotland Ferrari. Obviously, Ferrari, their home race in real life. We're supposed to see if they can live on their corner. OG Tennis Freak is where to start lap. I just want you to take us through it. So I'm the Ferrari. Just take us through a hot up around this historic circuit.
Yep, you just say you wanted me to ride on board with Tennis Freak.
Yes.
Yep. Coming into the Parabolica, you want to be fairly wide on exit, keeping your car as tight as possible, and then actually letting your car drift out and actually over a little bit more of the curb. Straight down the middle, across the line, let the car drift over to the left. DRS wide open, work your way through the gears, brake in just before the 100-meter board, shift down early in, and try not to take too much curb, otherwise you'll scrub off a lot of momentum. Bring your car back out to the middle and then keep it as tight to the Curva Grande as you dare. Keep it really close to the inside. Coming up to the second chicane, 100-meter board, chuck it into the left and then try and get half your car over the curb on the exit. Coming into the Lasmo, shift down 2 gears, easy on the power and easy on the exit. Use all the curb on the exit. Chuck it in again to the second Lasmo, again use all the curb on the exit and actually keep your car to the left hand side, DRS wide open, and only when the track naturally veers leftwards do you bring your car back over again to a Scari on the inside, chuck it in, use all the curb in the middle and then just a wheel's worth on the inside and then chuck your car on the curb for the outside. Again, back down the straight, work your way through the gears, bring yourself to the left of the Parabolica, throwing it in, middle of the corner, let the car drift out wide, and then power down forward to the line.
Go on.
He stays 3rd.
No, he improved. He was like 7th. No,
Yeah,
no,
I was
he was 6th. What's it going on?
I'm sorry, no, I think I saw it. He already crossed the line. That's my attention span for today.
Well, maybe an easy. And anyway, Ellis on that. What can you do in that house? He's just down, literally less than half 10, but I'm not gonna lie, Ascari is a challenging corner for all these drivers, and I wouldn't be surprised to see people spinning off for him.
Yeah, ever since these cars got wider in 2017, Ascari's actually been like threading the needle kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't know what's been happening with not on pole. Internet issues. I mean, was obviously you had before you could join us, which is anyway. Ellis, forget about the internet issues for the moment. Let's focus on track. Anyway, bottom pole coming to start his lap now. Let's see what he can do in that beautiful Alfa Romeo. Now down into activating DRS. Just let your car drift over, and now braking in turn 1. You want to try and ride the turn 1 curve, which he kind of does, and then avoid the outside curve here. Now it's, I want to stay as right as you can through the curve grande. What can you do for this first sector? Keep it decent. There he is, and braking for the second chicane. You need to ride this curve, and there we have to go car over, and then Carton led me to a 5-place grid penalty for a collision with Ellis. And if you watch I just saw bottom pole, Carton was on, so I don't know what happened there between them two.
It was through one of the Lesmos.
Anyway, bottom pole getting a bit of the slipstream off of that house. Very cheeky, but obviously that is allowed. There's no rules saying that is not allowed. Anyway, here comes bottom pole into Ascari. You want to try and ride the exit. Oh, it's on the curve. That can gain you 2/10. If you could perfectly. He's been on and going out now, braking one more time for the Parabolica. Brake button now, and now just try and lift the car. You know, just try and run it wide now to get on the power. Don't worry about running wide. And then we'll come across the line. What would be a 1:19.4. It's a good off, man.
Not bad at all. That's, I guess, technically pole position with Carton's penalty.
At the moment, yeah. If you ever qualify second with a pole, and then Carton I expect him to get pulled, but damn, carrying, oh my, carrying nearly absolutely been it in the wall. He nearly got, I just caught he was coming into the pits. Matthew was going so slow and I carrying didn't expect that. I knew he went into it anyway. So then Mercedes says he's on an outlaw, but I don't know. What's on now? And not even like, he completely laughed and got the 119.9. I didn't really go around on Wednesday, I ended up doing a 118.6, so yeah. We'll just see what these guys can do anyway. Maybe Lewis, oh my god, onto the grass there, jeez. If it is raining for the race, which could be a possibility, but I don't know. But whoever put in the chat is a 120, it was 121 flat growing hards, yeah, I'd say that's a decent time. And yeah, whoever's putting blank in the chat, yeah, we hope we can have a good race, but we hope that for every driver. Only Fast's the only person who will be going for a lap. So it's the track is pretty dead, but we're only 4 minutes to go, you'd be expecting that. If it is raining for the race, I expect to see people going for 2 runs, and if it is raining for the race, there will be carnage in turn 1. You just know there will be.
Any league race I've seen around here, but having said that, every league race I've seen around Monza has always been wet. So I'm expecting carnage if it is wet, like all the way throughout. Probably gonna catch a few people out of the high speed corners.
Yeah, and then even if it's dry though, if you get to score one on that formation lap, you are done for. Because I mean, you know, I'm not trying to say anything about F3 guys, but I mean, being F3, if you do get disqualified, I wouldn't be surprised to see a few shunts and maybe a few people having to cut the chicane. I'm probably getting BS penalties, which is what Cole Masters like to dish out. But I mean, if they ask for your brother at the corner, then yeah. But you know, hold my flash on up. Let's see what he can do. Starting it now. Stays in hot lap and not bringing down overtakes, so it's just what he prefers. Breaking into turn 1. Need to ride this curve if he can. He doesn't really touch that, and he's had the best run.
Not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad a run, but it can be better. You want it to be trying to ride that curb into one, but anyway, what can you do? He's a 10th up on his time, but I think him not running an overtake, he could have gained more time, and he rides that curb.
Feels a little bit late on the power.
Yeah, that's not sometimes it gets away. Now I think who's ahead of him? This is Louis' car. They need to get out.
I think he might have invalidated it. He took quite a lot of curb up the second Lasmo.
Maybe he's on out and he gets out of the way, but I think he's still going for it. He's 2 tenths down anyway, so yeah, that'll be his lap over. Remember, whoever qualifies P2.
Oh wow!
Told you he was going to chat people out. The first of probably many to be caught out there. See the smoke off when no one comes.
I don't think he's going to have enough time to get back to the pits and fix that up.
Who is
I mean, he might, if he gets out again with like 1 minute 20 left on the clock.
Okay, hang on. Zonda and hang on. Who's on the lap? High Five's on a lap, but he runs wide. I think that is it. He's done that. Yeah, that left front and that rear left. Got a gravel. Let's see what he can do. I don't think this will be anywhere near the front, but we'll just have to wait and see. He's actually 6 tenths up still, because I mean, the first lap, I wouldn't say that's the best for him. Losing it a little bit. And after this, we're gonna go 2 hops on there. And then we'll be going to the front runners. So anyway, here it is. I'll have it on his lap. He has a car ahead of him, that is a OG tennis street. Now High Five runs wide. Then into medium, interesting choice. Across the line he goes. He does a P8 now. Hot Zonda. Oh, Hot Zonda nearly losing it there, but he wants to get time in. At least he's going to start near the back. 16 runners, so it's a good attendance is the off, I guess, Sector 1. Someone's. That was either. Was that a High Five? I'm not sure it is. Anyway, here is Hot Zonda. The end of his lap. Be a good one. Across the line, he goes P9 behind High Five. Who is on a lap now?
You still got time for another one. That yellow at oh, there's Williams in the gravel.
Blank, yeah, I mean, he's done. Blank on a lap. He's been perfect to the scanning there as the qualifying is over, so everyone who's in the pits is done anyway. Could we see Blank take pole? Who knows? Round the parabolic, around the final corner. Can he take pole?
Takes a very narrow line.
He can, but he got P4 and got off his bottom pole. Retire, so even if Carrington does take pole, remember he has a 5-place grip penalty. He's gonna take pole though. He's not gonna take pole outright as he comes across the line. It's a 19-1. Real line watches across the line. It's a 19-5, but at the moment, and the OG tennis freak, can he maybe jump up? Where's he gonna be? He stays there. No, it's up. Then a Mercedes has backed off, so I think bottom pole will start there unless. I mean, Hot Zonda's going for it again, and so is Ellis, I think. Yeah, they're both going for it, the Form 2 drivers, and also Miles as well. Yeah, Ellis just down. I think Hot Zonda has a better chance that Mercedes are retired anyway. Here's Ellis across the line. Where's the spot him? He doesn't improve. Hot Zonda comes across the line, and he does not improve. And that is your grid for the Italian Grand Prix. But remember, Carring will drop 5 positions down to P6, so that means bottom pole will be on pole. Yeah, 5 grip penalty. Now Carring down to 6, so that'll mean bottom pole takes pole. Real Life in second, Blank third, Zener Mercedes fourth, Tennis Freak fifth, and then that will be as far as anyone guessed. Then Elmo 7th, High 5-8, Hot Zone the 9th, Comrade Flash, 10th, SI Champion of Ellis, Miles, 2 Hasses, Louis, Matthew, not on pole again, and Max. We didn't see much of Max in that session, I thought we would have seen more of him. Okay, here. You know, it's his own joy, in fact.
To be fair, my predictions for quali weren't that far off.
They weren't, in fact. I mean, technically think about it, it would have been ZR Mercedes P4. No, I mean, technically, if Carring didn't have his time penalty and bottom pole wasn't there, you basically would have been right. Who did you say? Carring?
TTV.
Yeah.
One of the
You said ZR Mercedes in 4th.
ZR Mercedes. I thought was going to start P4.
It would have been.
I think it was
I remember who you said.
Well,
you don't forget about that anyway. We're here now. I want race predictions, podium predictions, Connor.
Podium predictions. All right. In no particular order, I still think ZR Mercedes, TTV, and Karting Legend have got this kind of wrapped up.
But who do you think's gonna win? You know, like in terms of order. Who would you say?
I can't call it, mate. This grid is so close in general, and with karting just being a bit out of position, I think my bets would be on karting to win, but you never know. You know, at the start you might get wing damage. So
it's gonna be carrying. If anyone
no
gets
idea.
If someone at the front gets disqualified, they're more than likely gonna miss their brakes. But I just want to point out, Norton Pollins and Mercedes are in a fight for that second. For the second and final mid-season program spot to get moved up to F2 after next week, so we could be obviously Carring's dominance after next week will be gone, so this division will be open to many people, and who knows, either Mercedes could join them, Bottom Pole could join them, who knows, maybe, I'm not sure how far Bottom Pole is off, but if he's not that far off, who knows, he could join them if everything goes his way. So, we'll keep in mind that fight. Either Mercedes, I believe, is 2 points ahead in Bottom Pole. So anyway, I just want to give Powers for outside top 10. Ellis on softs, Matthew and Norton Pole on softs, Miles and Max on mediums, and then Louis going on iron. so he's probably there aiming to go hard to softs. We do it on the media. Anyways, they're all lining up now for Italian Grand Prix. Real life from bottom pole are gonna be sitting on the grid. I wonder what I'll do. I think they will like.
Yeah,
So,
I think my original top 4 from quali are actually in the top 4. The only guy out of place I thought was
Karen.
Blank.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I'd have thought TTV, Bois, ZR and karting were going to be top 4 in
You know
quali.
what? But
we'll see who gets on the podium.
We'll see. We're getting ready. 5 red lights for the town Grand Prix, and it's lights out, and away we go. And Real Life gets a good start. It seems to be Karen who's at the back, but anyway, Real Life down the inside into turn 1. Nice. Bumble holds up and runs wide just to go over, and now TTV Real Life takes the lead of the Italian Grand Prix. What's happened behind Connor?
Collision with one of the Renaults.
Okay. Well, Real Life not wasting any time getting straight up into the lead. Is Blank trying to go for the podium. An OG tennis freak who's up into the podium on his debut race. If he finishes on this podium, he has to get a round of applause. Carrying up to P5 though, but Real Life bottom point making a mistake on their braking and that's what Real Life in the lead. But anyway, their Mercedes dropped in 2 positions, so chaos at the start. Anyway, we're carrying and we try to move on one into the escalation. He's going to go for down the inside.
Oh dear.
What's happened there? Oh my word. What's
There's
happened?
a multiple car pile up just under the bridge coming into the sky.
He's crashing the sky. Oh no. What happened at the back? I want to know though.
Right, it looked like Elmo was a little bit too close. I think he went to pull out, like to overtake the car, but then not on pole, maybe overreacted, and then he kind of banged wheels, and then they went into the barrier.
Bottom pole down the inside of Real Life. They're trying to fight there. Oh, bottom pole takes the lead of the Italian Grand Prix. OG Tennis Street DNF, and like I was saying about, you know, the Michelin promotion, this could be putting that into ZR Mercedes' hands. If ZR Mercedes was to win this race at this current moment, that was secure. That as I think Carrie
Flash and Alice going quite close.
Yeah, as I saw Carrie, I think go off into the gravel. Second chicane, yeah, Comrade Flash. Yeah, that's very close, but anyway. Carrying 1.2 behind. Blank after making that little mistake, so he happens to run out anyway.
I don't think you saw this at the start, but it was quite hectic between the midfield. That Comrade Flash, Alice, and no, it was Comrade Flash, High Five, and Hot Zonda 3 wide into the second chicane.
Louis
Neither of them yielded.
Another driver being caught over the sky. Is Real Life close enough to have a goal as Blank's as fast as that? There's interest. Is Real Life close enough to have a goal? He's in. No, he's not even gonna try and go for the overtake. But anyway, Carrying is 1.1 behind after obviously heading off into the gravel. After chicane, he's also on the bigger and anyway, High Five making up time. Oh, hold on, I think you have to go straight over the chicane and then that's close to him and now he's gonna fall behind Elmas. Real Life now. He's right on the back. But I want to warn them more. They're both in none, so that's interesting. Everyone. The top 4 are all in none. None of them are pushing, they're all trying to save. But I mean, to be real, Life has put it up in the overtake. He's gonna go for maybe even into the sky if he's close enough. Is he close enough? Is he close enough? He's gonna go. I thought he was gonna go for it there for a minute. Yeah, with him backing off, that's when Blank calls up. Oh, Blank's gone straight over the sky chicane. Second part, but anyway.
GTV's got a really good run into the Parabolica.
If I was him, yeah, but yeah, bottom pole. I don't think we'll mind that. Oh, Comrade Flash is out. There you go, another driver being caught up by that anyway. Real life gets past in the bottom pole and we'll have the DRS to go and charge back. Who knows, Blank could maybe get involved in this. We could see 3 wide down in turn 1. Bottom pole gets it and now here comes Blank. With the overspeed on the 2 of them. Real life dives it down the inside. He gets shoved a little bit. There, this bottom pole got back past. But this is 11 carrying the goes over. CTV Real life tries to find a gap into Curve Grande. Maybe into the chicane, can he find it? Is he too far back? Yeah, he's too far back.
Ellison to the pits for a front wing change.
Well, Matthew and P9 at the moment. He said to score his first points in PSF1. Yeah, Ellis down last at the moment. Very well, always not trying to waste any time in getting back past. Bottom pole. Anyway, yeah, this top 4 and 3 are all within 2 seconds of each other, and they're all within DRS, so good see bottom pole, oh, Blank one's very wide, and now good see moves basically everywhere in this group. Can't have to find back on the podium, TTV Real Life is gonna swarm bottom pole down into turn 1 with the DRS. Carrying could have a go. If you want to watch Carrying and Blank, I want to watch Real Life on bottom pole. And here comes the Real Life. Is that a Mercedes that's fast to up? Real Life. Is he costing him? Yes, he is costing him. He's going to go down the inside. Is he costing him? He's going to go. Excuse me. He doesn't go for it now.
No, he's causing a train for the top 4 now. They're separated by a second. Top
5 as well, because the Mercedes stood about anyway. Here comes Real Life. Is he costing us? We try and do what Hamilton did and go round the outside. No. Who defends that? And now, yeah, just has to concede the possession. Yeah, this is all getting what? Is that a Mercedes post? Carrying is right up the back of Blank. The Mercedes has been brought right back into play. Oh my word, he knew it. Then a Mercedes spinning into first Lesmo there. Jesus, that was close. One of the most of the moment I expect to see moves from Carrion into the Mercedes, we'll have to wait and find out. Yeah, I've close enough. Is he close enough? He doesn't get the best of access, and now Blank gets a time penalty there. Is close enough, and he's gonna
Spin
go
for high
down. Oh yeah, the captain in the background, he spun. He caught up by a Scary yet again, but now if bottom pole is safe again, we could see 3 wide. Real Life does still have the DRS. Who knows what will happen now, because he doesn't have the overspeed like these two on the slipstream. Blank pulls out to the outside, Carrying, trying to get to the middle maybe. Round the outside goes Blank. Carrying, trying to put us, oh my word. Blank, then he might be under the contact, and there's that Mercedes around bottom pole to absolutely bomb away. 1.3 ahead now.
That was unfortunate for Carton because he actually had to lift off coming into turn 1 because Blank and TTV were just so close together.
As high fly pits for a new front wing. Him and Ellis could be in a fight for the final point, you know. Yeah, no, Ellis is far behind, but anyway. Yeah, we're gonna gap bottom pole now, hands. This means if they are on close enough going down to turn 1, I think Real Life could be losing maybe even 3 positions. We'll just have to wait and see. 5 I've sold these tires now. Oh my, is that our Mercedes giving me a heart attack every time he's back in here, he's carrying. He's right on the back. Is he gonna go for it? He is gonna go for it down the inside. He gets the move. And you still manage to get DRS, but I think they both will get DRS anyway. Yeah, they both have it, so Carrying doesn't really get anything out of that. But anyway, here, Carrying an overtake. Blank's not really trying to go for the overtake. He's trying to think of a long game.
No, he's harvesting now.
Was it? Carrying's holding right into the back of Real Life. Yeah, this is allowing bottom pole to. Oh, that ball's out.
Was that a Scary?
Yeah,
yes, it was.
It's creating another wrinkle. Scary's starting to become a murderer, quite frankly. Wow.
What was that?
Blank. Yeah,
Is
that
that
was
Mercedes and I
down
believe
in
that's
time.
Blank.
Yeah,
Blank actually going very slowly.
I think Blank got a lot. Yeah, I think he got onto the gravel on the exit of the chicane and then that happened. I think in real life, at the moment he will have DRS on bottom pole. Who knows? Maybe even possible to challenge, but we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, there's a Mars car and it's gone. But now, obviously, with Blank going into the gravel, it's costing now Mercedes so much time to these to top three. Look at him, I'm kind of got. I mean, probably wasn't like grid penalty that carrying deserved, but I mean, in fairness, if that grid penalty didn't happen, we wouldn't have had as close a race as we are having at the current moment. So.
At least if Carton is going to end up winning, it will be a victory that he's really had to work for.
And Blank is
with
not
him being just so
falling
far
from
out of position, this is top 4, not even finished yet. This is something else of a race.
Yep. Carrying, he's closing to real life. Maybe close enough to have a goal, is he? I'm just a little bit too far back. I hope everyone watched the real life on games GP Hamilton again, but I mean, sorry for anyone.
Did you watch Hungary earlier?
I had to pick between it because the Liverpool match was on, so I had to pick between the two.
I fell asleep.
Well, you should have been awake for the last like few laps. Hamilton was bombing you up.
I missed like half the race. I fell asleep like literally 5 laps in. It was dire. I thought it had gone back to being crap again.
It's a good race.
Carton actually taking a lot of the rough on the exit of Ascari.
Bottom pole did the same as well. Carrying right on the back now. Whoever gets the best launch out of these two will probably get second, I think. Real Life has not got the best of launches, and here is Carrying. He's going to go for it.
Slipstream,
he's going to overtake Real Life, which is in 1. Which is low, down into none. He's gonna go for it still. He's gonna try and defend his second place. We're on the outside, is he?
They're still side by side.
He needs to put that in over. If he wants to keep this position, he needs to show his eagerness to keep it, put it in overtake. I don't know what's wrong with these guys. Just don't seem to want to defend their positions. Oh, it's contact, I think. I had a terrible camera view, so I have no clue if there was contact.
No. It was close, but no.
Oh, Blank spun! In the chicane, he has no wing now. Well done, I will take that position. Blank just staying there. Yeah, his teammate behind him now. Remember, Max started right at the back, and he's going to be able to pee! Oh my god, even his teammate. Max just gained 10 positions there. Fair play to him. Who knows, if the front guys get into a little bit of a tangle, who knows what will happen. Anyway, the front, look how close the front 3 are. Carton goes down the inside. Who will hit the DRS though? Is it Carton or is it Blanc? I think it might have been Carton, you know. It is Carton, so in real life and Carton, these two will be fighting. Real life with the slipstream, he's put it in overtake. He wants to go for this move. Is he close enough? No. If maybe we can get a good run. Bottom pole trying the undercut. He's on to medium, so.
We've got to be thinking now, 10 lap old softs. Tyre wear's got to be kicking in.
Yes,
and I believe it is. We've got guys pitting behind.
Yep. We're all live now. I mean, this has been a great race. I mean, Connor, thank God your internet fixed itself. So you can be here with me.
Well, I had to fix it. But, yeah, I don't know what's been happening with mine the last week. But I think one of the guys who's actually in a decent position is actually high 5. I believe those hards about 17 more laps. So, till the end of the race, if he stays on them, 20 laps won. He should be able to. I think, realistically, P6, but I think that'll be quite respectable considering what's happened to him in the race.
No one miss. Will we see these two, the 3 front ones in the pits? No, they stay
they're
on
going for it again.
So. It's recommended on the strategy that you pit at the end of lap 11, so that's what they are doing. Probably following the strategy, but I've looked at gap to leader is 23.7 seconds from bottom pole to these two, so bottom pole, he doesn't have the ears to be pushing flat out in all things, so it's, you know.
Now I know that Max hasn't pitted, but Max in P4 at the minute.
The Alpha. Oh no,
Oh,
Matthew
dear.
again. He's Mr. Scary again.
Would that still count for points?
No,
I don't know
not.
if you guys do like the.
You have to be 90% of the race, so 125 will have to be for him to get points. That is. He still hasn't scored any points. He still hasn't got any points on the board. It's a shame because Brazil he would have got him if he finished, and here it only. Anyway, 22.8. I think it will be on the bubble with bottom pole and carrying in real life, but we'll just wait and see. Will they come into the pits? I think carrying my bottom pole gets past Max with no issues. Carrying is in, and yet they're both in.
You can get it stopped. They both do for the limiter.
Okay, if you wanna watch them two in the pit, if you wanna try and watch them two in the pit lane, I will watch the bottom pole. I just wanna watch their pit stops carrying. They both have good ones. If we get out ahead though between these two. Oh, very well, I've shut on his position because he's been held up, but what about carrying now? I think bottom pole might have it. Bottom pole has it, I think. He's just
straight back out, they're not that far behind.
Look how much time is lost.
Max has got ahead of karting.
Max has got
ahead. Oh, so Max has actually thrown himself in the mix now. This is great.
He has to pit again though. Look at the amount of time Rear Arm Life has lost. He's 1.8 now behind karting. Yeah, Max. I'm going to defend that. He knows what he knows. What he should be going for in this race, and it has nothing to do with karting and these guys. So 1.9, but then 2 laps. Obviously, karting being on 2 laps over time, but do matter as Ellis and High Five. These two, which obviously down into turn 1. Yeah, High Five. I think Ellis is back out of it there. His tires will be dead. Oh my God.
Yeah, I think there was contact there.
I think there was. Cause I mean, how far? I think if anyone reports it, they will be investigating. But these two get very feisty with each other in the Haas and the Red Bull. Downey inside goes High Five. Is he close enough? Can he make
it? It leaves him plenty of space.
It wasn't like you know lap 1 when nearly. I mean, you know, it wasn't like on the exit of turn 2 when they nearly killed each other, quite frankly. But anyway, this battle's not over. High Five will come back at him.
Oh, DRS wide open. Yeah, nothing Alice can do.
Carring is already closed within
to survive Ascari. They both do. I think Alice only just that back end was ready to step out.
Yep. Just check time for a minute. Guys, go check out the F2 stream, please. Show Penny and show the commentary of Penny and the F2 guys some love.
Blank 3-second penalty.
Yeah, that's another one. What happened to Blank? He's there in 9th. Something happened to him.
Didn't he?
I think he did, but I don't remember. Anyway, get a bit off for a minute. Ellis, is he gonna go for new on High Five? He should be battling the last lap, and yeah, Ellis.
I think he should actually be charging his ERS. Oh, but High Five having a shocking exit through the second chicane.
Forget about that. Back to the leaders. As Vera Life is closing, but counting, if he gets his move, we could see him shoot off in the distance. They're both up in the overtake zone. We'll just wait and see here, and yeah, carrying, and he will storm past the Alpha. With a bottom pole, if he can't keep it in, try and go for the dive maybe into turn 1. And I think he might try and wait on the exit. He won't get the better exit though. I think they're pretty even. I think one pole might have got a little lost at the back end. Boom. Carrying into first, and that's pole weight. the battle over unless Paul can keep it within a second. See, I'm not gonna lie, I want to see someone end Captain's dominance. It's getting boring at this point. Oh! Real life is spawn!
That's actually gutting.
Oh my god.
I was hoping he'd get a podium.
And now, quite frankly, he's just gone away. He's just, said, thank you for the win, basically. Max and their Mercedes now.
How long does Max want to take those mediums?
Take them a long. This is my hot zone now open to P4. And that there goes carrying off into the distance. Look at what I think bottom pole could have put up more of a fight, and there you go.
Max has been overtaken.
It is getting pretty boring now, just carrying dominance, but I mean, you can't help it, can you?
As long as the racing's decent, I don't really mind dominant drivers.
No, I want to see a new winner. Carrying has been unstoppable, quite frankly. He's won every race and got a fast lap in one of them, so. I mean, carrying will be going up to F2, even if he DNF'd in his next 2 races. And that reminds me, we're not on pole now. ZR Mercedes had to extending after 16, so it'll be 18 heading into next week. So, and I'm not sure what track. I'm not even 100% sure what track is next week, but we'll just wait. Bottom pole! Oh my, bottom pole! He's out! Not again! Not again! Oh, he's done the scary as well! Oh, that is soul crushing! Oh my. And the thing is, real arm life, I don't think he broke any of his front wing, and if he did, that would probably mean. Oh my, that is heartbreaking for bottom pole, and me straight away, he would be angry. Let's play him another victim. Finally, he's in. I think it's a battle between himself and Hot Zon now.
I think at this point, Max could have a fight on with High Five.
No, Hot Zon. No. Oh, High Five! He spun it. How has he kept it out of the wall there? No, I wonder if they're ready for High Five, because I think he has a slow pit stop. Him and Hot Zon are going to be close, I think. Hot Zon just down ahead, but now on the soft tire.
Oh, High Five coming in as well.
Okay, Max probably going to go for, going to be going for something and getting P4 from P16 last on the grid. Let me remind you, so it's been a summer driving him. Yeah, like, we didn't get, how did he not get wing that much? He clobbered the wall. This game doesn't make any sense to me. Jesus. High Five down to last. If Max got a podium, if you see, rear life spin and into the wall, and Max got a podium, I would be sorry for him. From starting last on the grid, at P4, I think he'll be getting, but who knows, maybe it could be P3. We'll have to wait and see. Max is really closing up on them fresh starts. I think he'll be past on Zomba probably in no time, but just wait and see. I thought when you're on to mediums, you could definitely go on softs. Connor, this race has been very entertaining. Just what have you thought of it?
Yeah, it's been absolutely carnage. It's actually been a little bit more frequent than I thought it was going to be. We've got 10 laps to go. We've got 8 guys left. I wouldn't be surprised if another 3 bin it in the wall by the end of the race.
Can you go for it? Can do. I think he might have him into the chicane. Look at the traction difference. Max and Zon, these two getting very close. Round the outside the Curva Grande, Dolmus.
I don't even think anyone's going to be touching Karting Legend for the fastest lap either.
Yeah, Max got past. It's a great move. Apparently Bruno Life didn't hit the wall. So he just managed to avoid it. Okay, thank you for putting that in the chat, Thomas. I thought he did hit the wall, definitely looked like it, but he didn't hit the wall, so he's one lucky man. That's the helmet.
Blank closing in on Ellis through the Lesmos.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. We had 3 DNFs in the first one, and then the rest have just come in, you know, so many different ways. And here is, yeah, sorry, but flying right on the back of Ellis. The back end of that he's lost, and then High Five could be finding himself involved in this as well. I think High Five is going fast enough, but I doubt it'll touch Harry. See now, I'm not even sure what carrying fast enough was, so.
It's like a 121 something.
It's
Everyone else is doing 123s. Yeah.
Yeah, and it doesn't beat it. Here they come on Blank. Can he get Ellis? I think Ellis can High Five, maybe try and pick another. Yeah, Blank down the inside. Oh! The I think High Five tried to go around the inside as well. Yeah, I'm dying down a little bit, but we're still on the bottom for P6 here, so do not leave the stream. If you're, I saw someone in the chat supporting Blanks. If you are still on the stream, your man is doing decent. Unfortunately, Brian didn't have the best idea. He spawned by, but I don't think I remember. Look at Ellis though. Ellis is ERS. Look at his ERS. He's only 6%. But then again, Blank and low on fuel, so. However, gets a penalty. Oh, Blank's off!
I think that's the best thing he could have done just to keep himself in the race, just take to the gravel.
It's all High Five did. He knew. I think it might be what he pitted. I think he did the same thing. A few laps to go. When it is High Five close enough to have a go, I wouldn't say easy. You never know. And then Blank, maybe close enough to have a go. No one's close enough on this occasion. Unless High Five wants to challenge in your Daniel Ricciardo. So I'm like real life, probably pit. I don't think a pit probably come out ahead of Max, but no, they would be on the bubble. The bottom in history, yep. And I'm surprised all the tennis street was still in the fashion brief for you to find the names. Sorry for this, guys, I'm just very tired. With 7 laps to go, I just need to check something because I want to get some practice in my PSL race tonight. So. Here's High Five. Is he gonna go into the scary? No. Yellow flag, there's a yellow flag, it's a Mercedes! He's doing it this time! I think he might have avoided the wall as well. I'm not sure if he got less lucky, and anyway, High Five and Ellis. High Five gets back past, but if you want to try and get an angle, see, I think he said a Mercedes escaped with no wing damage again. Anyway, back to the battle for P16. High Five, Ellis and Blank.
Blank's got enough ERS to make this move.
Maybe trying to go around here. I'm trying to go around here inside the High Five as well.
Yep.
No.
Makes it. Ellis getting a penalty by having to take to the curb.
I think Zedder Mercedes, I mean, he might have got one that. No, I think he might have.
We can't tell with the Alpha. Start
He
missing
not
off
got
something anyway.
How?
I don't see any damage.
Like he caught in the wall as well, but I mean, technically, if you got Max to be in the second, the ball them off the pit. Okay, I can't run a mono Blank because the goddamn gearbox doing that glitch again. They're all somewhat stable through there. And Blank, is he close enough? It will be Ellis. I think it will be Ellis with the bigger chance. Yeah, Blank looks very wide. I think Ellis had the bigger chance of going for it. We'll just wait and see though. Maybe Blank could go for it. That new Ricciardo-esque move on the Red Bull. He breaks late, you know. Oh, I thought you might have tried something there, but too far back. Okay, Ellis gets a good run and could challenge Blank into the second chicane. He has slipstream, and I think he's only in low ERS. He's not trying to go for the move, but he might. No, he's not going to go for the drive.
He's messed up his exit.
Yeah, no. Blank stays within the ERS high five. They're bolting. All these two guys, you know, not pushing their own long, so Blank puts it out, puts it back up in the high. Again, Blank running very wide, but I think Ellis was another bit of time. You know, I think Blank might even be out of DRS. I think he might just be outside of it. If he's just outside of it, he's going to get swarmed by the Haas behind them. Haas is too far back. No, he doesn't get the DRS, but Ellis is too far back. I think this battle just died down, which is unfortunate because it was getting exciting to say the least. Well, I mean, is that a Mercedes? Excuse me, my voice is gone because the race has been entertaining, and I'm not the best. I'm not feeling the best at the moment, so. Okay, no, this race could end at 7, right on the bubble, okay. You know, unless it always ends like 1 minute, 5 minutes past it, this race could be ending. What a factor! Yeah, this race could be ending on 7 o'clock on the dot. I don't think it will. You never know. I just a random factor thing in there. They're Mercedes 2.1 now behind. Obviously, the both of them having a spin, so their tyres might be a little bit more worn. The rest of these guys. I was gonna check penalties though. Max has 1 penalty. Zonna has 1 penalty, so they're not gonna top around. Then Mercedes has 2 warnings. Real Life has 1 warning, and then karting. It doesn't really matter about karting. He only has 1 warning. So there you go. Ellis. Anyway, back to the battle for P7 because I've seen he got away. Here's Ellis. Is he close enough? You have to challenge in Ricciardo-esque. I've said it many times, but you would. Fast, I think Blank doesn't get a great run. He was all over the curve, he met on that curve. Is he close enough? He's only in low, so I think he's just trying to. By this time, if he was in overtake, I think he would have been getting the move.
Yeah, I think at this point in the race, they'd need to be harvesting ERS if they've got any hope of making a move on the cars around them. I mean, unless Blank does something, he's so low in his ERS, he's going to fall victim to Ellis at the end of the race.
And he does just get the ERS on my phone, but I mean, we can't even run a motorbike because the gearbox glitch, so we have to.
I don't have the glitch on Blank.
I do, so I can't run all of them. Anyway, here is Ellis. I think this is his chance, but Blank will just get the ERS. Oh my god. I think Blank might get the ERS. Yes, he will get the ERS, so it's all about the slipstream power of Ellis. He's put it up in the overtake. He's going for this. I think if you're close enough to make a dive, if you want to risk it, but he does not risk it. Oh, Blank! He absolutely he's made a shambles on himself on the brakes, and now there goes Ellis. Completely.
Ellis into overtake. He's
got
all the
inside of the curb around it. Yeah,
he's right. He's Blank doing Tony Hawk style around Curves Grande.
And yeah, Zeta Mercedes 1.8 behind, so we have a battle for
Oh
P2.
wow!
What's that
Blank's
happened?
car just nearly went airborne.
Yeah, they have curves to make that happen sometimes. Anyway, the battle for P2 is raging on Zeta Mercedes. He's trying to save, like, when he wants to get after that McLaren for P2. With just two laps to go, he's put it up in the high. And maybe it's Ellis. Where's the on track? I mean, carrying. Let's see carrying lap these guys. I doubt we will though, but we could see carrying lap them. Walker's out of Mercedes, he's closing up the rear wheel line. Both of the tyres will be more dead than carrying, and anyone else who's on who pitted on the same lap as them because they spun obviously. So 1-3 now the gap. To the Mercedes, he wants to try and get as much points on pole. Obviously heading into next week's mid-season promotion. So anyway, look at the gap. It's 1.1. Maybe not here, but definitely not. I think next lap, penultimate lap is carrying penultimate lap. I think you could see Zeta Mercedes going for you're not maybe completely gonna have to wait and see. What two? And you know, it will all depend on their access onto the straight before. Obviously, that will be on the final lap. So Zeta Mercedes. Once that needs to start showing he's hungry for it, he needs to start putting pounds in the middle. Quite frankly, 1.4 he's put it up in the overtake for a minute, so you can tell he wants this. And he will call his kitchen sink at it if you want. He will throw everything at to get P2. 1.1 now, he's closing. Just a sniff of DRS. If he gets DRS here, he doesn't, so he's too far back. One check. Right, it puts up in the overtake, so that is going to lose him time for the Mercedes. So I think real life is just running enough to get P2. But anyway, we will set the final lap with karting. What I need to do though, I think real life is just too far ahead. Then the Mercedes not showing enough. What's the word? You know. What's the word I'm looking for? Aggressiveness, you know, like hungerness. Get that, and he's put it up on the whole lap though. I think he might be going for a last lap overtake. He might be thinking about the entertainment of the stream, but yeah, Blank's being lapped, so. Bodies have barely have any arrest. I think Zeta Mercedes will probably treat this lap like it's a quality lap. Forget about anything. I think he might be going all or nothing for this. They're both literally absolutely dead on the ERS front. He's got to run, but he's 1.1 behind, which isn't close enough to even get the ERS. So he hasn't shown enough commitment, enough angerness. Angerness. Oh my! You lose that. That could mean all the effort's done. But anyway. Carrying is being unstoppable yet again. He'll round Parabolica. I just want to make sure no one bottles it. He was scary. Forget about if anyone bottles up. Carrying is being superior again. He'll come across the line to win in Monza once again.
Bend it in the wall at the line.
Give you your life. We'll take P2. Head of Zeta Mercedes. What a drive from your life. Well on to him. P3 for Zeta Mercedes. Blank.
Still not going to be out though. Ellis and High Five still on the final lap.
Right, 2.3 behind, so. I will do the end results and all that, but I can't do podium interviews as I have to jump off. I want to get some practice in. Also, I have to go at the back for a minute, so.
Max P4.
Well done to him from last on the grid. Great drive. Taking those sometimes 12 laps, fair play to him. High five! Oh my god! I thought it would have been him binning that in the wall. It would have only gone down one position, but that would be high, unless time down on me, so I just want You don't forget about time penalties. If they have penalties, they have penalties. You have to wait and see.
Yes, they do. Both of them do. I've been taking note of them throughout the race. So
Yeah,
high five crosses in P6. No, Ellis doesn't beat him.
What has been PSF1 F3 Italy? And can't we have a fight? We had a brilliant fight for the win. But in the end, it is the man, the myth, the legend of F. I mean, he's one of the race. It's karting legend, your winner here at the Monza International Circuit. It's his 5th win in a row. I believe he took fast lap as well, so 26 points. Next week will be his final race in F3 before he jumps up to F2. We wish him all the best. But who will take that final spot to join him? We will find out. Join us obviously next week. I'm not even sure what we're talking about next week.
I won't be here next week. I'll be away.
Okay, okay. I'm getting a backup. Or I'm on my own next week. Anyway. Fortunately, we don't have time for 40 minutes to so thank you all for watching the stream. I've been Rory. What a race, I was going to say, and I've enjoyed my Connor. Join me next week. Unfortunately, Connor can't make it. Join me, and who knows, someone else? Just me? Probably just me, but we have to find out. Tune in. Karen will be up to F2 as final race in F3. We hope he can have a good send off, but who will take it? Who will join him in the F2? Join me next week, up in the comments box. Thank you all for watching. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and goodbye.